Yo, what's up? What's going on, everybody? So, today, we're going to go ahead and mess with the abandoned Dodge Dakota 5.9 RT truck. Last video you guys saw on the truck, we did the power steering pump, got that all figured out, working good, turning perfectly fine. All is well. Now what we got to do is work on the booty of this thing. So, you know, I said we got new leaf springs and everything from BELLTECH, polyurethane bushing from engine suspension pushed in already. We got new hangers and all that for the rear of the truck. So jack it up, get on jack stands, get the rear wheels pulled off of this thing, and start assembling or disassembling everything, address and see if there's anything else we need to get parts ordered in for it, and put on what we do have for the truck. And while we're down there, you know, we're going to clean up the frame a little bit and paint it up, make it look a little better. So stop talking, let's get to work. Alright guys, so as you guys can tell, we moved the truck from down in that little patchy, muddy area. I wish the camera was recording, but when I got the wheels off and everything and just shut the camera off to go ahead and move it, the whole truck slid off the jack and landed on the ground. Wheels were off of it, so that was a big ordeal right there. It took a lot longer than it should have to get it back up in the air. And then we just moved some cars and moved the truck clearly up here where there's a little flat over surface. But we got the truck jacked up, a jack on the rear end, and 4 center blocks underneath it holding the truck up. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is knock off the 8 bolts for the U-bolts and then continue from there. I'm not even gonna pull the wheels off. In case something happens, the wheels will help support something from completely making contact on the ground. But we got the front wheels chalked and everything. Yeah, I'm tired already, and I haven't even got started yet. 3 hours of just trying to put a truck up in the air. So let's get to work. Oh, that sun! Ooh, right in my eyes. Oh yeah, that's in my eyes. One side down. Leaf springs, or the U-bolts for the leaf springs are out. Now we're gonna go ahead and knock off the bolts for the leaf spring on the fronts, on both sides, and then we'll get the rear ones out. So that bolt's off. Let's get the passenger side off. All right, as you can see here, we got a bolt here for the leaf spring, and then the bolt up here is for the hanger. We're replacing the hanger as well, and since this truck has a hitch on it, this bolt won't be able to come out. So instead of pulling the hitch off, I'm going to hit this bolt, and then I can just knock that one through and just remove the leaf springs with the hanger. So let's get that bolt out right there. Let's see if we can get Milwaukee in here to make it a little easier for job. But probably not. Nope, not, of course not. So, let's see if this Milwaukee will do it, because I can get this one in here, I'm sure. Yeah. Guess not. Nope, just knocking rust off this thing. Okay, I tried. Let's see now if we can bust the sucker loose.
Okay.
Ooh, jack handle.
Jack handle.
Jack handle. Is it gonna fit?
No. Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Ugh.
Close it.
Nope. I kind of messed up there. Hold on, y'all. All right, now let's try it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, yay! Daddy looking.
Ugh.
Daddy doing it.
Yeah.
I do it. Yay!
Now let's see if this impact has enough in it since it's loosened up some.
Oh yeah. Daddy, move this stuff. I want to see it.
Hold on, bro. Oh yeah. Same thing on the other side.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah. I have to move you guys a little bit more over. Can y'all see?
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Daddy.
Woo, that was tight.
Daddy. I'll go.
Oh yeah. I think the whole boat's spinning. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and try and knock these bolts through. Nope, not happening. Alright guys, so it is the next day. We were beating on these bolts for quite some time. Couldn't get them out. So only other part I can do is take the old def wheel here on the Milwaukee grinder and try to cut the bolts out and replace them. We get a whole new rear shackle set up for the truck, so those came with new bolts, but on the front we have kind of had to get new bolts, but that's fine. So I guess let's get to cutting. I'm not looking forward to this, but we got to do it because we got to get this truck done. So let's move on, I guess. In case something happens, I'm moving the camera back. That's down. Haha, yeah, one of the bolts out. Look at it. That's why I was stuck in there. So rusty. That's what sucks about these, like having steel bolts. Here, let's turn you all down. That's what sucks about having steel bolts on this and going into a steel sleeve. That's what a lot of newer cars, the bolts are aluminum and not steel, so you don't have this issue. So, we got one out at least. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side and then we'll work on the fronts. Alright guys, so we went ahead and got this side cut off. Now what we're gonna do is, with the vice grips and the hammer, we're gonna twist the bolt to try and free it loose inside the bushing and then bang it through, kind of like I did on the other side. Therefore we'll have that, we can get the upper shackle part off that we cut off. That's still on the truck. So let's get that done. Alright guys, so I've been down here cutting this one off. I don't know how well you can see, but I got about halfway cut on this side. This side's already cut out. And then we can drop this hanger. This one's not spinning how it was on the passenger side over here, or the driver's side, I mean. So I can't go any higher because it's starting to nick up the frame. Well, not the frame, but the hanger up here. But that bolt's there, so I'm gonna see if I can put like a pry bar in here, kind of pry it and snap that bolt loose, so we can get this off here and then knock the remainder of the bolt out of there, and then go from there. But this is giving me a beating. All right, so bit of an update. We got the leaf springs out on both sides, as you can see. Whew. That wasn't fun, but Josh went up to the hardware store because he had to cut a couple bolts, and picked up new hardware. So those would be for the front. We got brand new shackles for the rear for the leaf springs. They're moved. So those came with bolts, thankfully. So we got bolts for those. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bolt the the shackles to the rear part of the leaf springs, bolt the rear of the leaf spring up and everything with the shackles to the truck, to the hanger part of the truck. Then we'll push the front up, bolt them in, drop the U-bolts in, all that. Then the leaf spring part will be done. Then we'll move it to, from there, the shocks, and then sway bar bushings and end links, right? And the back of the truck will be done. Whew. And then from there, give her a good cleaning. We gotta do the tie rods up front, sway bar bushings on it, get tires put on this thing, and an alignment, and then coming to a track near you. It's been real with this truck. Real pain in the ass. But dude, I'm telling you, this truck has been something. So Josh ran around for a good couple hours trying to find 2 bolts. But thankfully these bolts are a bolt style. Like if you look here at the factory bolts, it's like a 55 torque bit, the T55. The new ones that he got are an actual bolt, which is good because them torque bit things suck. Yeah guys, the price of hardware is outrageous now. Like you used to be able to go get freaking grade A bolts and stuff for like 80 cents. Now they're like $4 or $5 a bolt.
It was $11 for 2 bolts and 2 nuts.
$11 for 2 bolts and 2 nuts. So guys, hang on to your nuts hard because they're getting expensive. Yeah, hey, let's get these leaf springs up here and bolted up to this truck and everything done on this. I'm eager to see how this whole truck looks lower down a little bit. So I jacked up the rear end, and I have a jack up on the front so the differential ain't like aiming downwards. And then lifted it up. I got this bolt in here now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the new U-bolts in it and everything, get this all snugged here. Then we'll repeat the process on the other side. I thought I hit record on the camera, but I guess I didn't. But I'll record putting up the other side. Progress. And the rear end fell right in place on this alignment pin right in here, which is good. Got brand new U-bolts right here. Drop those puppies down right there, right there. This plate will go on like so with the bolts and everything and nuts. So let's get you guys on the tripod again and get this done. You guys saw we were trying to put the leaf springs back up with the U-bolts and everything, but this bracket here, the hole here is a little smaller than the hole for the nut. So not much, but just enough where it won't fit through that hole. So this hole there, you gotta hollow it out a little bit. So, and it seems like it's a 5/8 drill bit you're gonna need to hollow that out. We don't have one, so we're gonna see if we can find one. If not, I'm gonna go in here with the Dremel and just kind of open it up a little bit, because it ain't a lot. I mean, we could probably beat it down in there, but I don't want that tension on this. This is the moving component of the vehicle, so I don't want that. I wanted to have, not playing it, but I want it to go down like it should, you know? But let's see if we can locate a drill bit. We're gonna go ahead and sand this down real quick with hand grit sandpaper, real quick. Give it a nice little, you know, scuffing, and then a little bit of black paint. much painting this to make it look better. It's more to prevent rust from keep spreading and for it to be rusting out. That's the main reason I'm painting this here. And if you guys aren't approving of the way I'm painting this, you can come paint it for me. We got the leaf springs on. We got the end links here now. So these just get pushed in. So we're gonna put a little grease on it though. And then push these in by hand. And then it's got the little metal sleeve. And that's pretty much it. So let's get some grease. Put a little grease inside of here on both sides. Push these puppies in there. And we'll be good to go. Hopefully I was in frame, but here's the new power, our end links, sway bar end links for the rear. Bushings, sleeves. Grease it up, push the sucker in there as Gator did. And while he's doing that real quick, we're gonna go ahead and do the Craigslist rebuild over here. So you, like I say, you get your scuffing pad right here. Give it a nice little scuffing along the frame. All that, you know. All this here, just a little scuff, not too much. You just wanna sand it a little bit with your hand scuffing pad on everything. Remove all the dirt and particles and put a little scuff mark in it, you know? Remove a little trash.
Make it a mess.
Just like that.
That's what I'm doing.
And then it should be good for some paint. So let's throw some paint on this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the front of the frame. Alright guys, now frame's all pretty painted. Let's go ahead and get these off. And there's a nut on the other side. Alright, there's one. Let's go up here. Woo-wee. Now, the new ones.
Hey, you leave the drink alone. You had your own.
This side is on. Let's do the other side.
Well, better get to that one.
Watch your eyes.
Good deal.
All right, shocks, and we're done. So we got a 15 on one end, 18 on the other. Sheesh. And a lot of rust. Guys, these are the OEM shocks on this thing. And then up at top, there's a 15. And then the sucker comes off. Alright guys, so we got the old shock off, but here is the BELLTECH ones. So it's hard to get up there with the camera, but so I'm gonna go ahead and slap these in real quick. Alright guys, so we just got the wheels on, blocks out from under it, just got it on the ground. Whew, I'm tired, my knee hurts, I'm over this. So it's gonna settle a little more, hopefully. If not, because it kind of, to me, looks the same. But that's just because there's a gap here, and no matter what it being a gap there, it's still high to me. But figure we'll run it down the road and it'll kind of settle down some. So let's get all these blocks out of the way, and then he can go ahead and move it a little bit and see what it does. Well, we know the wipers work. Well, that's a different question.
Look at that other one over. It's got some shit stuck under it.
We gotta add wiper blades to the list of stuff we need. All right. First drive in 6 years. All right, guys. So while we're out here,
right there.
do the performance mod set up on this thing. So let's see, this sucker, take this off right here.
I want that. You're getting rid of it. I
Nope,
want that.
this is mine. I need this for the hard body.
Get off already.
Yeah, I'm a man.
Yeah, me.
Does that fit, buddy?
Yeah,
Good job. You gonna torque the wheel hub down?
it did.
And then you put your nut back on here.
Oh, I could have gave it a little stomp over there and evened it out.
It's okay, my friend, it's okay. Get a little more tight so we leave all the horse puppies in there.
No, put them on right. You're supposed to get a little S curve
Yeah.
because it's all centered. But we're hillbillies. We just stomp on shit, duct tape it.
So, first performance mod. So now it's gonna suck in all the dirty dust that's on this engine from sitting for about 5 or 6 years. But it's all good. But now, Ruben, take that cap off, buddy.
I need to get one of those.
Yep, put it right there. Dun dun!
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We're gonna go ahead and torque these down because I never torqued them down because I knew we were gonna be doing other stuff on there. So
What put that on?
let's go ahead and torque these down. Alright guys, so this nut is a 35 and it gets torqued down to 185 foot-pounds. So let's get this on the ratchet or the torque wrench. And maybe we can torque the sucker down. Torqued already. Okay, so next day again, we got the Dodge Dakota RT truck finished. All the suspension on this truck is done, minus sway bar bushings, because there's different sizes and the ones that he had wasn't the right size. So we measured it, he got those ordered up for it. So once those come in, we can slap those on here and tie rods as well. Because like I said, we were waiting to do the tie rods to see if we need to do a rack, which we didn't, which is a good thing. So yeah, pretty much suspension is done on this truck. We got to do a few more things on it. Next video, we're going to probably get this getting a good detailing and washing and make it shine. We'll probably clean both trucks because we've already got everything out. Might as well get them looking good. And then probably bleed the brakes on it and bleed like all the fluids in it. Just flush all the fluids, get new fluids in this thing since it's been sitting for 5 or 6 years. Really want to do that. get some of this old fuel out of here and get some new fuel and everything in it as well. But I think that's gonna be the end of this video. Go ahead and get this video edited up for you guys and let me know what y'all think of it down in the comments. So we got a few more things to do. We're gonna be jumping on the hard body, the daily CG5, because we got some things we gotta do on that. A lot of stuff to do, and I want to talk about some stuff that I want to do on this truck, because I want to take both of these to the track. Well, he wants to take them to the track and run them against each other and see how they do. They're both pretty much stock. This has exhaust work, this doesn't, but this has gearing change in it. It's got a different gearing in the rear end in it. This got stock diff, or stock rear gearing, stock everything other than exhaust, and now suspension. This is all on stock suspension. But one's 99, one's an 01. So I think they make about the same power. I'm not too sure on these. I know in certain vehicles, certain years change things up. But regardless, what a gear change, you want to see the difference in it, what they do in the track. So you guys want to see that video, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, go ahead and end it here, guys. So thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and we'll catch y'all next one. Peace out and God bless.